Hey, good morning everybody. It is Monday morning, about 6 a.m. I came out to this patio. We poured this Friday. I had a busy weekend. We had a wedding to do, and then we had Emily and Grant's house. We were working there. So missed a couple steps here. Stephen came in Friday evening, did some saw cutting. You know, I always like center and center, and he added a cut over here by the steps and then centered up this pad. So we have 8 good sized pads here for crack protection. Last night I came out and permateaked it with our storm gray, and now I'm going to go ahead and add sealer. The floodlight comes on, that helps me do this. The sun is just coming up where it's going to be light in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started sealing. Today I'm using Butterfield Pro 350. So let's go ahead and get some of this on. That's no sealer, and I'll show you a sealer in a minute. Okay, there it is. Patio's about halfway done sealed. I just used a piece of cardboard and did a shield down the siding and door. Keep that nice and clean. On this side, the spotlight's on, so it might make it a little bit easier for you to see. Sealer, no sealer to sealer. Now what helps me not miss a spot is I just look at each individual rock, seal the whole area, move on to the next rock, doing a whole section, and then before you know it, the whole patio is done. Right like that. That way you don't miss any spots looking back at it. Lots of pressure in the sprayer. I like to get the sealer in those saw cuts. Let it settle in the bottoms. And that helps keep the joints from deteriorating over time, keeps the water from penetrating in. You'll still get a little bit of that, but let's keep it to a minimum, right? My phone's about to start ringing. The guys are getting to the shop. I can hear my phone dinging. The cameras are picking them up. Home stretch, 2 pads to go. This has been a fun project. They're all fun. Okay. I will show you the patio when I'm done, but that's pretty much how I seal these patios. Each stone, different directions. The homeowners are away for the weekend. Now when they come back later today, patio will be all done and ready for them. That was my goal. Just dusting on right here. And I like this nice morning seal when the patio is nice and cool. The concrete's cool. Now the sealer can take its time drying. Won't get any air bubbles, cloudiness from drying too quickly. I had to get up a little bit early, but I'll just go to bed a little bit early tonight. Hopefully. That is looking sharp. Hope they enjoy it for years to come. Okay, first load done. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Maybe I ought to try saying it before I end the video. Hit that like and subscribe. Join us for this fun project. I don't, wherever it fits. I know they're... Okay, nice size patio here. From the house out 11 feet, just to these posts. We're not going to put the posts in concrete. We'll just come out and bring concrete right up to them. We're going to set heights here in a second. From door, 2% drop. I'm worried we're too thin on top of these piers. That one's higher. They each get higher. Now we can elevate this pad ever so slightly underneath here to help give it some push out. But we want a good 4 inches on top of this concrete here. So we'll take a chop saw and clean this up and lower these pads a little bit. We'll wrap this with expansion material. So just a rectangle under here. From this post, we're doing a curve out to give them some nice seating out here. Maybe a fire pit area. Everybody likes that, sitting around a campfire at night. Nothing huge, we're right beside the house. Just one of those small little fire tables or you know, something safe. Okay, we'll get this dug out a little bit further. It is raining pretty good with no rain in the forecast. Okay, you missed some exciting work. Chop saw, we want to run the piers, sledgehammering, hammer drilling. Now we have about 5 inches, a little bit of stone on top of here, 4 inches of concrete, plus or minus a little, hopefully plus. I want a good 4 inches sitting on these. And you can see we have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit off.
All right, so this is the shape. We're going to get on power buggy and stone in right now. That's the fire pit area I was talking about. One quick form in right here. That's all the debris. We're just losing it in against the house. I dug out all the topsoil down to solid. Now we'll bring it up with our 2B limestone. And then this form, Jim was just working on that straight across. We'll leave this one out. This is our access point. Buggies come in and turn. Concrete and stone. That's the best sound in the morning. So we got word last night, adding a little wedge here, and I wanted to do this while I was here. Traction mats out. The homeowner finally got approval from the HOA to push this mound back a little bit. Now that everything's getting grown in, they don't need a huge mound here. So we can push this back a little bit and give him, you know, 3 more feet a yard. So this is the patio. Matt's putting the expansion joint in. You can see our Epifoam is on and set for height. rebar in. Let's find some chairs and get ready pouring. Okay, getting down to the last buggy, pulled a straight edge across and down. Looking at the arc, making sure that's what we wanted, and I believe it is. Just a nice eyebrow arc right into the straight. Okay, home stretch. Take half there and half here. We only got half. Another half, Tim. Yeah. When we get down to the end, we just take it nice and slow so we don't have to wind up with a big pile of extra. Hey Jim. Okay, another half buggy full. If that were a full buggy, we'd all be on the back. It might tip over. Dump it easy. Wanna hold up there? He's only got a little bit in there yet. Tommy. Sorry. Jim, we have to pour that little wedge out there. Okay, scrape the buggy clean, and we are still, it's close. Might have it. Might have it. Okay, we just finished pouring. Everybody's on cleanup, reorganizing. All the mats, buggies, everything gets moved one block down. Another project about the same size. This is rolled slate with a border. The other project is exposed aggregate. Good time for a sip of coffee. We'll see you real soon.
Can you believe what the new guy did?
What are you doing?
Elliot! Can't believe he
Yeah.
did that.
Elliot wouldn't have even done that.
Hold on, while you're there, need a trowel? Alright, we'll get it.
Yeah, no.
Clean it up.
Okay, all cleaned up. Coffee. Okay,
Hey, no problem.
here we go. We'll get a couple of the little wheels going on the border while you don't get a handle in the face. Here you go.
Is that just water or a special release agent?
It's a release agent.
It's just like my eyes.
We put texture on the border and right inside it with the little wheels. Then we'll follow up the border with our heavy stone. I really like that look. We started doing that about a year ago, and everybody's loving it, and it's catching on real nice. So you need a combination of the big wheels to cover a lot of square footage, and then the little wheels to do the detail work like this. Touching in around the posts. Give it a flip every now and then to change up the texture. the pattern. This is perfect rolling texture. If it gets too soft, you just slow that wheel down. If it gets tighter, of course, you get going and speed it up.
Nice. I'm not sure the balance of it, but they should throttle it. It doesn't take all that.
Okay, wheels going everywhere. Let me get a close up of this, huh? Tallest guy on the crew. There we go. Oh yeah. How many? You want to do a 20 count?
That was a 2 count.
Wait, my pants are falling down. Jim, sorry about that.
He's at the highest point of the wall. We're in good shape. It'll be easier from that. We're going to put this on the thumbnail right there.
I think I'm wearing my shorts.
Yeah. Good day to wear underwear, Jim.
Beautiful. Thanks, Tim. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh, I'm going to get on the line.
Don't forget about this. Run an edger around it real quick. So we just use our 4-inch to match the driveway. I probably won't do an inner edge mark, just the outer. Between work, looking at jobs, Emily's house, I'm sorry, Emily and Grant's house, and YouTube, I just getting spread a little bit thin, and I didn't get the batteries charged for the camera, so I'm struggling a little bit. I got to keep running back and forth to the truck to get the cameras hooked up and get a little bit of charge in them. So I'm gonna miss some footage today, but I'll try and do my best getting you the footage that I think everybody enjoys seeing. Thanks. So making sure we have nice full corners, even though it's a little driveway addition, we want it to look good. Okay, working my way right around. Building up this. Isn't that nice, huh? One more of those right here. I think we're up to the right height. Now that's all nice and even as it can be. Okay, with it all edged real nice. Nice flat float. So about 3 times is really all you want to hit it. And get a little bit of concrete right here, right there. Okay, let's clean this inside edge up. Now I can focus down back, and we'll run up here in a little bit and throw a broom mark on that. Okay. Snapping a line down the border, and then a cut from front of patio lines up with front of step. That'll be our border connection there. Wrapping it all the way around. Almost ready to get on it. That's how we cut in our border. All the same pour, that way nothing moves in a year. The boarders attached with wire rods as well as the concrete material itself. Okay, I'll set you right here. I might do one more tool cut for today, and then we'll do saw cutting tomorrow. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, down to 9%. I'll go through this on the charger. There it is, all cleaned up. Exited off the corner. Border runs straight through and up. One center cut. Now I can saw cut center, 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 center. Everything will line up real nice. This will give me good protection through the night with that center cut, and then we can follow it up tomorrow with more protection with our long-term protection saw cuts. So if you were asked why, what determines saw cuts or tool cuts, we just use a combination of both. And whenever I can get the tool cuts in the same day, I prefer that. But on these, that would just be a lot of cuts to get in right now. There's the driveway pad all edged. You can see if we did it down that's a lot of smooth. So that's my choice there. Let me throw you on the charger and we'll get rolling concrete. Okay, here we go, round 2. Nice buggy. You saw us getting this ready yesterday in the rain. Light rain and drizzle all day. Today is much different. Gorgeous day out, perfect working temperature. And we're gonna knock this one right out. Another 10-yard patio. Buggies come down here, turn in. We might take one over here and dump over the nose. That's the fire pit area. Rebar all in, up on chairs where we can. Heard me say it 100 times. Epifoam down the wall, posts. So expansion joint against the wall. And I like Epifoam against the posts. Especially since we have to go around these feet for the posts. And it's not real even. That'll just mold right to it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll bring you over here for the end. We just got a half a buggy. I think we're still coming up a little bit short, but I think I say that every video we do this. We just do this nice and slow at the end. Unless we're behind on the concrete, and then we just bomb it in, but I'm gonna try and hit these pretty close. What do you think, a wheelbarrow? I think so, yeah. We need a wheelbarrow though. Okay, last bit. I said that again. Scrape him clean and we're good. Maybe. a little pile here.
Are we pouring that sidewalk with?
That's stamp rolled. Back here, we'll wash the tubs down, dump it over the hill, and then come back here for a final. Just for So Steve, now that Matt's gone, whose straight edging was better, mine or Matt's?
I don't know. I mean, you blindfold me, I can't tell the difference. They're both pretty bumpy.
Looks the same here as over there. Okay, this project's just about done for today. I'm gonna give it one more light coat of surface retarder, and then we'll cover it up with plastic. Concrete's getting pretty tight. I need to be able to walk in there, so we're gonna go ahead and get covered what we can, and then we'll do underneath there in a little bit. Just blending this in for the homeowner. Now they can get a landscaper or they can take it from there. A lot of this will come back. Hey Adam, Tom. Hey, we're ready for the last truck. 2 yards, 1B stamp. All right, we'll see you in 20 minutes. Thanks, bye. All right, last truck is on the road. Be here shortly. It is 12 o'clock, making good time. So we got a lot done by 12 o'clock. So a little bit more to go. A little bit of prepping for tomorrow. We'll be end of the day before you know it. Okay, we have one stretch of concrete right there I can't reach. So let me show you how we do this. See how Steve puts the nozzle right against it? I almost dropped my coffee. That would have been disastrous. Back here this morning, next day. Let's take a look. I never sleep very good the night before this. Is it going to come off? Is it rock hard underneath there? And I already know the answer. It's going to come right off. Look how soft that is. So we'll get this uncovered and start power washing. Okay, I'll go over cut layout real quick. Yesterday we put a couple tool cuts in down the posts and down center. Now we just build on that down each post. We did one wrong line there, so we set a couple rocks on it so Steve doesn't cut that. Each post going back, that's about a 5x5-ish pad all the way down. A little bit smaller in here. We weren't able to get all the posts, but off of this corner to the post and parallel back. Down center, we always get a crack center. This patio needs to move ever so slightly. We're pinched at the wall in the post, so it's easiest just a crack in the middle. So we throw a cut there, nobody will ever know it. Running our center cut out. Now that'll look good from up top. right here off of that walk, and then that walk. Those are pinch points that if one wants to move, it could prevent the other one, so we get a little stress crack off of that. All right, we're gonna run down and do layout on the next one while Steve does saw cutting on this. Tom's just finishing up with the saw cuts. Hitting them with the grinder, taking them all the way to the edge. Looks nice. Here, take a look. Perfect. Okay, just about done cleaning. Boy, does that look nice. Nice and even. I'm already covered in debris. Gotta get this off. See, and that will come off. Steve, I'm gonna take a hose. Do you have another pressure hose?
Yeah. I was going to call Tim to start wrapping this up.
Okay. All right. We got that cut. We're gonna clean it now. All right. Looks good. A lot of gas.